I'm here in the media center at Occupy DC at Freedom Plaza. What's your name?
Teeny.
I'm Teeny? I'm talking to Teeny and about the bill that has been proposed, as introduced.
It'll be passed in secrecy tomorrow.
Do you know the name of the bill?
And that will
it'll be going before the Senate on Monday.
Tomorrow.
It'll be passed through the Senate and the House of Representatives, of course, in a closed-door committee meeting.
Closed-door committee, that's secrecy.
With no hearing whatsoever.
Right.
For a long time is police forces being militarized. You can see them with basically with armored personnel, pepper gas or tear gas or water cannons or whatever you want.
The batons, rubber
You look
bullets.
at rallies and demonstrations and protests, they come out in their black boots and their military helmets and their visors and loaded with all kinds of intimidating things. This bill is all about turning the military into a police force.
Yes.
Now, the truly horrible thing about that is that the military was always used to defend the country from outside aggression.
So the Army is supposed to defend us, the people. They're not supposed to be oppressing us. They're supposed to be defending the Constitution, and they're supposed to be standing up for us. And I was in the Army, and I know that there are good people in the Army, and you know if you're getting orders that are going against the Constitution, you need to do the right thing. Bradley Manning spoke up, and he's been treated as a war criminal.
Right.
It needs to stop.
But this turning the military into a police force on its own people within its own borders is about as profound a threat to true liberty as you could possibly imagine. And it's been true in common law, it's been true in political philosophy that the country was based on for 300 years. And the fact that these people it's nothing but the sort of formalization of a national security state. There can be no other confusion about what's being created.
Yeah.
Once you turn the military, when you turn their guns inward, it's a step towards fascism and social control beyond something that we've ever recognized before.
So this is nothing similar has ever been instituted?
Ever been done before. Every time in times of crisis,
It's happened in other countries.
Internally, it's always been the National Guard, which are state-run and which are organized for internal sort of police actions, but also helping people in crises and floods and hurricanes and so forth and so on. This is the U.S. military, the armed forces of the United States, who have always stood at the border and looked out, but who are now giving permission to stand at the border and look in. Mm-hmm. And they are watching us. They're going to be patrolling our streets. We're here at Occupy Freedom Plaza. And it's not hard to imagine that if the bill passes, we'll be surrounded by Army soldiers standing with their M14s or M16s or whatever the weapon of choice is, controlling us, controlling the political process, controlling political demonstrations. This is as profound a threat as you can possibly imagine.